In this video, I'm going to walk you through one of the most powerful and flexible types of tests for content testing, on-site edits. So I'll go here to create a new test, I'll choose content test, and in the second type, we see on-site edits. This is one of the best ways to test content on your site. I'll say testing content for hero image. So that's what I want to A/B test. I'll choose profit as my goal. When I set up my groups, I'll sort of move through this quickly. I'll say control versus new image, continue. I'll skip targeting. I covered that in a different video. And now I'll say go to builder. What this will do is saves the experiment and opens Intelligems on my site. So I'll continue to my live site. This is my demo store, New York style pizza. And you can see here, I have the builder mode, says editing, testing content for hero image. That's the name of my test. Right now I'm in the control group, but I can switch between different groups to see, but I haven't actually set anything up yet. So I'll give you a quick walkthrough of the builder. There's a few different ways that you can use this. One is by selecting different elements that you want to change on the page. You can select different images that you want to change on the page. And you can also inject CSS and JavaScript. So let's start with an element selection. So I can go through here and I can just say, I want to change this text from revolution of cookware. And in this, I'll say, make your best meal ever. No exclamation. So done. And you can see in the control group, I have revolution of cookware. In this new group, make your best meal ever. And that is good. You can see I have one replacement, and that is this replacement where in my group here, I have make the best meal ever. I can edit that and go ahead and change that. Cancel. So now I'm in this group, new image, I see make your best meal ever. I'm gonna get out of image or element selecting and turn on this image selecting mode. So now Intelligems will provide this little icon where we can detect images on the page. So I want to say this image, and instead of these oysters in this group, I'm going to choose from my Shopify library, and I'm going to choose this image of pasta and say done. And so in this group now I see pasta, but in my control group, I'll still see my I guess that's oysters and save. And so, and I can say done here to make this smaller. So now what I have is in the control group, I see revolution of cookware, and in my new image, I have make your best meal ever and a dish of pasta. So this is how I can very easily, without any code, no developer, quickly start changing content on my site. For those who are a bit more technical, you can also choose elements and say edit HTML. And we'll open the HTML, and you can just edit the HTML right in here. You can also inject HTML either inside or outside, before and after. I'm gonna cancel out because I have no HTML that I wanna inject. But then also you can inject CSS and JavaScript per group. So I'll choose, say in this group, I wanna inject some CSS. And this is a really good way to take an element, some element, and that has this class, some element, and say display none or anything that you want to do. So this is a really flexible way for the least technical to the most technical to make changes right on your site. And these changes will happen immediately as the content is being loaded on your site and should provide one of the most seamless experiences for your users.